There's a number shining through, a light to guide your way.
Thank you for joining me. My name is Darcy Lee. I'm the Executive Director of Samaritan South Coast and your host of the 988 CareCast. Before we dive in, I want to make something very clear. I'm not a licensed therapist. The information I'm sharing today is for educational purposes only. If you are curious about EMDR therapy or any kind of mental health treatment, it's important to talk directly with a licensed mental health professional. Now, with that disclaimer in place, let's get started. So just what is EMDR therapy? EMDR stands for Eye Movement Desensitization and Reprocessing. It's a type of therapy that was originally developed in the late 1980s by psychologist Francine Shapiro. EMDR is best known for helping people process traumatic experiences that may continue to cause distress long after the event has passed. Unlike traditional talk therapy, EMDR uses a structured process where a therapist guides a person through recalling a distressing memory while also engaging in specific eye movements, tapping, or other bilateral stimulation. The idea is that the brain can reprocess the memory in a way that reduces its emotional intensity. So how does it work? When someone experiences trauma, the memory can sometimes get stuck. Instead of being stored like a normal memory, it lingers in the body and mind almost as if it's happening right now. This can lead to flashbacks, anxiety, nightmares, and other difficult symptoms. EMDR helps by activating both sides of the brain through bilateral stimulation while revisiting the memory. Over time, the memory remains, but the emotional charge around it begins to lessen. People often describe feeling lighter, calmer, and at peace with what happened. So who can benefit from EMDR therapy? It's been researched extensively and is recognized by organizations like the American Psychological Association and the World Health Organization as an effective treatment for trauma. It's often used for post-traumatic stress, but it can also help with phobias, anxiety, grief, and other challenges. It's important to note that EMDR should always be facilitated by a trained, licensed professional. Attempting to do it on your own without the right support can sometimes bring up strong emotions that are hard to manage alone. So why do we talk about EMDR here? At Samaritan South Coast, our mission is to present for people in their moments of greatest need. Many who reach out to us through the 988 Lifeline are carrying heavy emotional pain, often tied to past experiences. While we are not a therapy center, we believe it's important to talk about the therapies that are available out there and the tools that exist so that people know their options. If EMDR is something you're curious about, I encourage you to look for a licensed therapist in your area who has been trained in this method. So what's the takeaway? EMDR is not magic, but it is a powerful evidence-based approach to healing from trauma. It helps the brain do what it naturally wants to do, process experiences, and move toward balance. If you or someone you know is struggling, please remember that help is available. You can call or text 988 anytime to connect with a trained crisis counselor. And if EMDR therapy feels like a fit, reach out to a licensed professional for more information. This has been the 988 CareCast. I'm your host, Darcy Lee. I want to remind you again that I am not a licensed therapist. This podcast is about opening doors to knowledge, reducing stigma, and helping you feel less alone. Thanks for listening, and until next time, take good care of yourself, take good care of each other, and remember that help and hope is just 3 numbers away at 988.
When the day feels heavy and the dark clouds start to play, and you're feeling so alone with nothing seeming okay, there's a number shining through, a light to guide your way. Call 988, let hope brighten your day. You might be be down, feeling lost or unsure, but a friendly voice is waiting, steady and secure. Resources and a listening ear, a hand to pull you near. It's support that's always here. Just 3 numbers away, you're never on your own. Call, text, or chat, know you're never alone. Whether you stay anonymous or share your name, 24 hours care remains the same. 9888 is here to lift the pain. On days when the clouds won't fade and hope feels hard to find, our team will help you find the strength and a clear road to unwind. From a little tap to planning next steps, with warmth that feels so kind. Let 988 remind you, you're precious in heart and mind. When doubts arise and tears may fall, a caring friend is waiting to catch them all. With every call or text, there's support for you at least, a promise of safety and of peace. Just 3 numbers away, you're never on your own. Call, text, or chat and feel the hope you know. Anonymous or by name, the care is always there. 24/7 support, a love that shows it cares. 9888's here to lift the pain. In that quiet moment when life seems too hard to bear, remember there's a lifeline, a friend waiting somewhere. Let your voice be heard, let your heart find the way. There's comfort in connecting, let tomorrow greet a brighter day. If your world feels like a whisper and you're lost in the cry, a caring team is standing by, just a call to testify that every moment matters, every tear will soon run dry. With 988, we're together, reach out and fly. Just 3 numbers away, you're never on your own. Call, text, or chat, let the caring tone be known. Names or numbers, it's a choice all the same. 24 hours round, always here to ease the pain. 9888, turning night into brand new means drum. 3 numbers to call and around is to stay. Remember, you're the on your hardest day. With hope, help, and heart, just to call away.